There's two type of people in the world: people who don't use iron covers and serial killers. This is a polarizing topic, and my thoughts were a little harsher before reading this quote that I'm going to pull up here on the screen from Aaron Rye. If you don't know him, fairly new to the PGA Tour. I think he was on the DP a couple of years ago. That's his face, and let's pause this quote regarding why he uses iron covers. I grew up in a very much working class family, and golf has always been a very expensive game. I started from the age of 4, and my dad used to pay for the equipment, pay for my membership, my entry fees, and it wasn't money that we really had, to be honest, but he'd always buy me the best clubs. When I was about 7 or 8, my dad bought me a set of Titleist 690 MBs, and they were like 800,000 pounds back then, just for a set of clubs for a kid. I cherished them. When we used to go out and practice, he used to clean every single groove after with the pen and baby oil. That's meticulous. Although on the PGA Tour, we get given everything that we need. It's more out of principle, the value of not losing perspective of what I've had and where I am. Beautiful sentiment. I get
Right.
it. I really do. But F those iron covers. Just straight. They are never acceptable. And I'll let you go on this, but when I posted to this stream, I had a comment come in pretty early. Uh, and I'm going to put that up on the screen from one of my longtime viewers of the channel, Ryan. He said, iron covers are never acceptable. And I
A
couldn't
thousand
disagree.
percent agreed.
So tell me your thoughts. Tell me why iron covers are completely unacceptable for you.
Iron covers to me are like the equivalent of the guy who has his rain cover on his bag everywhere he goes. Hmm? You know, to me, it means you're either super unprepared or you're over prepared. Because the old heads come out with the iron covers. They have this set that they've had for 8 years, and they trying to prolong them. And it's a 2007, you know, tailor-made burner set that you can get for $300, like fresh off the rack. And they're coveting this stuff. So to me, I think it's a
Yeah.
joke. I think it's like what his dad was doing. You clean the clubs up after you hit them, they're going to stay pretty. You're playing recreational, you're not playing competitively a lot of these rounds. So for you to feel like you need to play the ball down and hit it off of roots and hit it off of these gravel patches and stuff, brother, look at your clubs and make an executive decision that it's not that serious, bro. It really isn't. So
Yeah.
there's different ways for you to clean your clubs and keep them cute than iron covers. It's just a
I
mockery to me.
my thought on this is that iron covers just logistically don't make sense to me, honestly. They don't
Yeah,
affect the performance of the club if you have a few nicks and dings in your clubs. It's just a nice patina. Shows that they're used. It's like a house that looks spotless all the time. Does anybody even live here?
right.
It's just a little bit. I don't know. I have a boy that also, just when you think about playing with him, he always does iron covers, and I'm gonna pull him up here on the screen. I snuck a shot earlier in the year, just in anticipation that at some point this would come up, and so he's even got his personalized. He's got the big hitter, and I don't shame him because he's gone all in on the iron covers, and but
Oh, those
we
are
end up
custom.
losing, like, our special. Yes, those are custom iron covers, and we ended up getting kind of a similar set of clothes around the same time. And honestly, mine don't look. They look pretty damn good for a year's wear, clanging around in the bag. I could not do it. They get lost if you don't have a consistent pattern of, let's say, you take it off, put it in your pocket, put it back on as soon as you're done. But if you throw it in the basket, in the cart, or in a
Yeah.
random place, they are easy to get lost and slow down pace of play. I don't ever see a logistical reason why iron covers should ever be put into play. I get it. Some people are just like it's a money thing, but
Yeah,
again, performance has not changed. It's not like a wood where it can crack
right.
and have, issues from that or clanging around like that. It's not a wood. So I've never seen someone outside of this kind of value for money and just kind of growing up with very little that they value the clubs. But again, I'm pretty sure that there's science out there that says the clubs are unaffected. I've never seen a pro outside of Aaron Rye wearing, putting iron covers on his bag. I know
Yeah,
Rory, God Sabatini, has a weird bag where all the clubs are on the outside. That's about the closest thing that I've seen to that on the pro tour. And I get it; they are able to recycle and refresh clubs every year. But I don't know,
yeah.
man. It's just like some things. It's like upgrade your life once you've made it to a certain point.
But you
That's
see,
that's what I
but
got.
yeah, but it's like you see, most of the people that have iron covers also have 14-hole divider bags. Bro, they're already separated and safe. You're not even in like a 4-hole like divider where they clanking together. You're already separated, bro. Like you're good, homie. You are absolutely
Yeah,
okay. It's just
yeah.
overkill, you
There,
know?
there. To me, there's two type of people in the world: people who don't use iron covers and serial killers. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like you have to have some crazy stuff going on with you. And I tell you, my boy that I ride with every week, he's a cool cat. I don't feel like he's crazy, but I've not met anybody else that's just not a little bit off that rocks
Right.
the iron covers.